Hi, this is Stan Bush.
Hi, this is Stephanie Calvert.
This is John Payne.
This is Jack Hughes.
Hi, I'm Carrie Stevens.
Hey everybody, this is Prescott Niles.
Hello, I'm Kofi Baker.
And you're listening to Play That Rock and Roll.
Neal Schon and Jonathan Cain battle over Journey credit card. Oh my God. Once again, Journey's corporate boardroom inner band drama has spilled out into public. On November 21st, it was reported that Neal Schon had filed a lawsuit against keyboardist Jonathan Cain, claiming that Cain had, quote, improperly restricted Neal from accessing Journey's American Express card. He claims that he had been denied access to one of the band's major financial accounts. So besides being able to make payments with the account itself, he says he can't even review payments made and received through the account. He also claims that, quote, Cain is interfering with Journey, refusing to respond to booking opportunities, blocking payment to band members, crew, and vendors, refusing to execute necessary operating documents. Cain has further refused to deal with critical, time-sensitive touring contracts for Journey's 2023 tour and ensure payment for band members and crew, who Cain contends are, quote, non-essential. Later that same day, Neal's wife, Michaela, posted more details on Facebook saying, quote, John Cain and Paula White added her name, Paula White, on the Journey bank account behind Neal Schon's back and violated his directive as the president and founder of Journey against Neal's wishes and per the court agreement. The bank just informed that they did this in 2020. She then added, let's see what other drama, malice, harm with intent John Cain and Paula White try to do to attempt to harm Neal Schon and Journey. Paula White threatened a lawsuit to Steve Lukather for having a comment about her. I should note, you might remember, this is the same Paula White that was President Trump's spiritual advisor, as her day job is a televangelist. And apparently, she wanted to sue Steve Lukather from Toto about something he said about her. Well, why is this a big deal? Well, Steve Lukather and Toto toured with Journey in 2022 and are scheduled to again in 2023. By the way, I did a little looking, and the comment that she was probably upset by was an interview he did in 2020 in which he referred to her as, quote, the crazy woman. Oh, boy. But because this is Journey, all of this is coming out in public. On November 22nd, Jonathan Cain responded via a statement saying, quote, I am forced to publicly respond now to Neal's malicious lies and personal attacks on my family and I in an effort to garner public support for his ill-conceived lawsuit, a lawsuit that has absolutely no merit. What he lacks, and what he is really seeking, is the ability to increase his spending limits. Since Neal decided to publicize what is going on, I can tell you that we will present the evidence to the court that shows that Neal has been under tremendous financial pressure as a result of his excessive spending and extravagant lifestyle, which led him to running up enormous personal charges on the band's credit card account. When efforts were made to limit his use of the card to legitimate band expenses, Neal unfortunately decided to attack me rather than trying to get his reckless spending under control. My God, he sounds like Congress. Neal then responded to this on Twitter saying, quote, it's all a ruse to deflect what my lawsuit's really about. I've not been able to get full access to our company's records. That goes back to 1998. Amex told me I've been blocked from the beginning by John since 1998. So, a preliminary hearing for all of this has been set for March 3rd. Only one problem. Journey's 2023 tour kicks off on January 27th. Oh, man. And neither one of these guys has quit the band. But on Twitter, Neal confirmed saying, quote, "I won't be canceling." Oh boy. Journey has really taken up the mantle of rock star drama, of keeping that alive. Honestly, even more so than Fleetwood Mac at this point. But hey, how are they going to resolve this? This is not a case of like a singer running off with his guitar player's girlfriend. You know, something like that might break up a band. But at this point, Journey is not really a band anymore. They are a brand, okay? And disputes over money is the only thing that will break up a brand. Also, you got to remember, Ross Valori and Steve Smith attempted that weird hostile takeover of Journey back in 2020, and that totally failed, and they were fired for it. At the time, according to Neal's lawyers, they were fired because they, quote, destroyed the chemistry, cohesion, and rapport necessary for the band to play together. Journey can only tour successfully and succeed creatively if it is united and the band members trust one another. Well, the obvious question here is, how are Neal and Jonathan ever supposed to trust each other again after this? So, needless to say, some big changes to Journey are coming soon. It's a developing story, so stay tuned. And the only thing I'll say on the matter is, what happens if, like, both of these guys are right? What happens if Jonathan Cain has been blocking Neal from using the card, but Neal has also been trying to use the card to fund his extravagant lifestyle? These are things that can be happening at the same time here. So, I guess we'll see. They got their first court date in March, so stay tuned.